Hey everybody, this is AYG's Alpha Team, here with another video for the division. This is going to be the weekly vendor reset for all the Dark Zone vendors for December 8th, 2017. We're going to start right here in the post office at the Dark Zone vendor here in the post office. We're going to go around to all the checkpoints, and then we're going to go inside the Dark Zone and go to all the safe rooms. If you are new to the channel, we do a separate video for all the open world vendors, and we do another video for just the best items of the week from all the vendors. So we'll go through all the vendors and we'll find out what's best, and we'll put all those whatever good items are in there in one separate video. But if you want to just see all the items that are being sold from every Dark Zone vendor, this is the video you should be watching. So a couple things to talk about. 1.6, or I'm sorry, dang it, I'm way behind. 1.8 update is finally out. Came out this Tuesday. There's some new, the new Rogue 2.0 is in full effect in the Dark Zone. There's also the new PvE area and the new game modes resistance over there. Pretty fun. I've tried them all so far. Haven't gone Rogue yet. Haven't done too much in the Dark Zone. But there isn't too much difference except there's a new gear vendor at Camp Clinton in the open world. And also, you can see here all the gear scores are now different. They're above 256. What you're seeing is the gear scores themselves are now more reflective on how good the gear actually is. Now, just because the score is higher, it's not making the gear more powerful. It just is showing you that the higher number of gear you have now, the more higher the stats it has as an individual weapon or piece of gear. So they haven't like upped the damage for weapons, but they have changed how you view how powerful a weapon is. So the higher the gear score now, the more reflective as to how maxed it is on what you could possibly get. So for example, if you saw a weapon that had a 286 gear score, that means it has maximum damage that you can get for that particular weapon. So like that MP7 right there was a 284, so that means it's pretty, as far as rolls go, it's a pretty good roll for damage and for critical hit chance, it being a SMG. And same goes for the gear. So the higher the gear score, the better armor it actually has and the better stat it has for like firearm stamina or electronics. So those are just some things to keep in mind when you're looking at the gear now. It's like, if you see one with a little bit higher score, that means it's got a better actual roll on it. But having said that, you can now actually optimize your weapons and gear at the optimization station in the terminal and also in Camp Clinton. And you know, I haven't seen if there's one in the base of operations yet, but I've just been going to the terminal anyway. So now with the optimization station, it will take your gear and roll everything up higher on it. So it'll roll, like let's say you have a weapon, it will roll let's say you have an assault rifle, it will roll the weapon damage up, and it'll also roll the enemy armor damage. If it's an assault rifle, it'll roll that up to its highest possible roll depending on how many times you roll it. And for gear, it will take your armor and roll it up. It'll take the talents that are on it and roll those up. I'm sorry, the attributes. It'll take the attributes on it and roll those up, and it'll also take the actual type of armor it is. So whether it be firearm stamina or electronics, it'll roll that up too. So like for instance, right here, this mask, it would roll the major and minor attributes. It would roll the electronics, and it would have rolled the armor all the way up. So the optimization station pretty much just makes your gear as good as it can get. And you can't change any stats on it. You can't like change a talent or change an attribute, because that's what the recalibration station's for. But it will take your existing gear and make it better. It'll just make all the rolls higher. So that's pretty awesome. So essentially you could just max out a roll on everything, on every part of your gear and every part of your weapons. It's pretty cool. And the way you do that is with regular division credits, and also it takes division tech to use that station. So 50 division tech and then 250,000 credits. It's definitely not cheap, and division tech is not that much easier to come by even with 1.8 out. So it's definitely going to be, you're definitely going to be farming that division tech if you want to use the optimization stations. And that's actually what I've been doing. It's just been crazy farming Division Tech. And I'm sorry for the lateness of this videos, guys. I just switched computers, so I had to upload all of, you know, the Adobe CS6 suite that I have. So I had to upload all that stuff to the new computer, and then upload all the individual files, and then recreate the projects in Adobe Premiere and Adobe Photoshop to make the thumbnails and to make the videos and all that. So I should have done it earlier this week when I got the computer, but it just took forever, and I've been doing a lot of other stuff too. So I apologize for the lateness of these videos, but next week's will be right back on schedule. We're a few hours behind right now. Usually these videos are up like 2 hours ago. So I do apologize, but I'll be back on track starting next week. A couple other things to talk about. I do like the new 1.8 update. If you were curious as to what I thought about it, I think it's a good new content, which I do like. The new skirmish and the PvP mode is pretty fun. I haven't really mastered it yet, so I've still been taking a lot of L's, but still having fun doing it. And I really do like the resistance mode in PvE. Super fun and super challenging. Takes good teamwork to get the win, so I really do like that about it. But all in all, I do appreciate the update, especially since other games have been letting me down, like, you know, Destiny 2 and their whole thing, but I won't go into that. But anyways, have been enjoying 1.8. I will continue to enjoy it as much as I possibly can, and hopefully get that gear leveled up. So here we are at DZ2 Safe Room, our last stop. Just so you guys know, there were a couple of items that will be in the Best Items of the Week video, so stay tuned for that. It'll be out tomorrow morning. We're finishing up right here. And that's going to do it for all the Dark Zone vendors, guys. Go ahead and leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more from rugaming.com. Also, shoot us a comment if you have any questions, you want to give us any feedback. It's always appreciated. Until then, go ahead. Game on.
Game on! Yeah, game on!